Okay, I did a few videos showing my chickens on here and what they're like and showing the chicks. I gotta do a video Monday, the growth update of the chicks. Um, this is more of a educational video, help you out video if you want to get you some chickens. More or less the cost of building them a coop. And it is always best to do this before you get chickens, and don't get the materials and then get chickens. Be sure that thing is built before you get the chicken, especially if you're ordering online and you get them mailed in and you're like, okay, I'll have this thing built before the chickens get here, because more than likely that will not happen. There's so many things go wrong, whether you end up getting something that's a multiple person job and they end up just being you out there. So definitely have your stuff built. Learn from my mistakes. Have your stuff built before the chickens get there. Now, what I am doing is the cheapest way that I found, because I'm not very big. I don't have a very big budget. It's better to spend more money, honestly. If you want to get if you're getting you 30 chickens, I would not buy the pre-built coops from Tractor Supply, unless you're getting a very, very small amount of birds. While chickens do not need a whole lot of space, I do not trust those signs that they say. You find one that say it's good for 8 birds, I would only feel comfortable putting 3 in there. And even then, I'd want to give them plenty of outdoor time. Like during the day, open up the coop, let them run around, feed on grass type of stuff. Them, they are pretty small. For I would say I have almost 20 chickens. I'm one short of 20. I would have 20 if one of my chicks didn't die. I have a 10 by 20 canopy. I spent I want to say I spent $89 on the canopy. And I got put that up, and I got about $120 worth of chicken wire. I'm going to, and then I got 2 posts. The posts are mainly one. Go ahead and put the chicken wire there. They had a little bit more support. I think I want to get 3 more posts for each of the sides, other than the side where the door's at. That's just gonna have 2 posts. But yeah, get 3 more posts to go along each of the sides, and then get I'd go ahead and get 2 more posts for the back too, and I'd be happy with that. But each post is about $13-15. So I got 2 posts right now, so 120. Would have 100, but I gave my sister money to go to the store and get it, and she decided she was only going to get her a 50-foot roll. We needed 120 feet, so she should have got her 150-foot roll. They didn't have 100-foot rolls, but they do come in 100-foot rolls also. They do not come in 120-foot rolls. So I went ahead and got me another 150-foot. So really, from the material I'd be using about $83 worth of chicken wire. So 87, 83, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 carry the 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So that right there is $170. If I done my math correct. I believe I counted right. And then the 2 posts, which is about, let's go ahead and say, go on the high end. I don't exactly remember how much she paid for those. I also gave her the money for those, and she went and got them. They are both, I want to say they're 6 foot or 8 foot, one to two. But that's about $15 a piece, so 30, 170, 80, 90. So $200 worth of material in total. That I'll be using. This is probably the cheapest route you can go. And this is just for the actual run area, the part they'd be inside of. You still want to get chicken boxes. Now, the best way I can tell you to get this is get you a couple pieces of plywood, and one chicken box can hold 2 chickens. 2 chickens will lay their eggs in it. So for every 2 chickens, you want 1 chicken box. With me having 20 chickens, I want 10 chicken boxes. I want more than that because I plan on getting more chickens. But the cheapest way I know to do this, get you a couple pieces of plywood, and rather than getting a bunch of 1x1s, it might be cheaper to get you some 2x2s. And I mean, obviously you need saws and stuff like that. Luckily, I have a buddy who has that stuff who can let me borrow it. I don't have to get. I have some tools, just not everything. Eventually, I'm going to be able to buy a whole bunch of stuff. But that day ain't today. It'd probably honestly be cheaper to get you a few 2x2s and then cut them, measure them out, cut them down the middle into 1x1s. And so each box you want to have a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, 1 foot long, 1 foot wide, and 1 foot deep. And then, so if you want to measure a little over it. So if you're getting 10 chicken boxes, you want probably about 10 foot by 8 inches. 10 foot by 8 inches is probably about the size of plywood you would want. And then you want to bring that out and then get you your little 1x1s and separate them, put them together, and nail the plywood into it, and make one big thing that comes up to about 10 bucks. At least that's the way I would do it. There's several different ways you do it. You can build each individual box, whatnot. But this is the way I'd do it. And that itself is probably going to cost you up to about $30, $40. So this stuff ain't cheap, but that is the cheapest way that I know of you can go about it. You can also go and spend about $300 to $400 on a pre-built one. You can go and get a rent-to-own shed, convert that into a coop. There's several ways you can do it. Oh, I need to do a part 2 because there's one other way I thought about you could do it.